YouTube, what is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, whatever time it is by you. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm here today with the fabled Modern Warfare 2 gameplay review. I said I was going to do this in my last video, and here we are. So, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and thank you for checking out the video. It really means a lot to me. So, Modern Warfare 2 comes out. On Thursday for everybody. It came out like last week for PlayStation, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm disappointed. And I'm not just disappointed, I'm angry. This game did everything wrong that the first one did, the Modern Warfare 2019 game. Everything that was wrong about that game is still wrong with this game. Now let me just do a quick little glossary here. I mean, everything, skill-based matchmaking, minimap, time to kill, although somehow it got worse from the first game, and on top of that, just general issues that don't make sense for this game. But let's get into it right now, starting with skill-based matchmaking. This is something that I genuinely don't understand why it's in the game and why it's necessary. Skill-based matchmaking is a feature nobody wanted and nobody likes. It literally kills the game experience for so many people, including myself. Now, as you can see here in this gameplay right here, I put my name to Treyarch Save Us. Treyarch, please. If somehow you come across this little video, save us in 2024. Because we need saving. Skill-based matchmaking sucks. It kills the player experience. I specifically chose this gameplay video because I got destroyed in this gameplay. I got absolutely annihilated. And let me give you the backstory before I get into this. I woke up. I was watching football yesterday. Favorite team got destroyed. So, stopped watching. Played some games. Then I watched House of the Dragon, which I think I'm going to do a video for. By the way, I've been teasing it, so I think I'm just going to do a video for it. And I fell asleep. Woke up, decided to record this video. So my gameplay, the original gameplay that I had was corrupted. So I just made this gameplay. I got into a quick game, made this gameplay. And I get destroyed because skill-based matchmaking, even though I first got on the game on a brand new day, it killed me. And this is the issue with skill-based matchmaking. You are making it so that good players, and anybody who has a 1.0 KD, I consider them a good player, they're going to get punished. Good players get punished for being good, and it doesn't make sense. It used to be, a connection-based matchmaking. And people are calling for that to come back. But now it's not. It's skill-based. And I remember there was a tweet of somebody who took a picture of Black Ops 2. It was a message of the day back in Christmas time for Black Ops 2. It said, hey, go easy on the Christmas noobs. And then Treyarch said, and Christmas noobs, if you guys want to get better at the game, check out the firing range or play some custom games with AI to try and learn how to get better at the game. And that's what it used to be. It used to be, hey, just get better at the game. Instead of, let's just punish the good players as much as we can and then make it so that the casual players have as many crutches as possible. It's a stupid concept. So moving on from skill-based matchmaking, we have the minimap. And if you've followed along with Call of Duty, you know what the minimap is, what the issues are with this minimap, but I'll just summarize it really quickly. The minimap sucks. Why is it that you can shoot your gun and then not pop up on the minimap? Oh, it's because Infinity Ward doesn't want to punish players for, shooting their gun, even though there is quite literally a silencer for that very reason. Why change the minimap when you know you're going to get backlash on it? I wish I could be in the mind of Joe Seacott when he makes these decisions. Joe Seacott, for those of you who don't know, is the lead dev for Modern Warfare's multiplayer. I wish I could be in his mind and be like, what are you thinking? Changing the minimap is going to bring on backlash. And it did. People didn't like it in 2019, and they didn't. And now, guess what? Both of those things came true. People don't like it, and there's backlash. And yet their answer to that was, look, we just don't want to punish players for shooting their gun. Just put a silencer on if you don't want to be punished for it. I don't get it. And what the problem with this feature is that it's very hard to see people in this game. So a lot of what you need is based on the minimap. Like, you have to have a UAV at all times. If you don't, it's going to be hard to find people because, you might die from any which corner. And so, yeah, if you can't see people, right? And I'm going to get into this later, but, if you can't see people, the next thing you need is your minimap to, rely on to find people. But if you can't trust your minimap if you can't find red dots on it. I mean, it's useless. It basically shows you nothing. You may as well take it out of the game if it's not going to show you red dots when people are shooting. Look at the gameplay right now. Do you see any red dots? No, you see nothing. There's no red dots. Are people shooting their guns? Yes, look at the feed. The feed is going off right now in this gameplay, and there's no red dots because you can't see anybody. So what is the point of the minimap? I don't understand why even have the minimap if you can't see people when they shoot their unsilenced weapon. It makes no sense. Now, I mentioned this, just a second ago. You can't see people in this game. The visibility is garbage in this game. You cannot see people for the life of you. And it's been an issue for the last couple of CODs. I feel like it was better in Cold War. But, yeah, it's been an issue for quite a bit now since MW19, ironically. Most of the current issues with COD started with that game. But, yeah, like, you literally can't see anything in this game. Look at this. Right here, white smoke everywhere. I can't see anyone. Would sure love to have my minimap to know that guy at the door just is ready to shoot, right? But no, he was shooting his gun and nothing, right? Look at this. More white smoke, dirt in my face. I can't see a damn thing, man. I'm blind. So I have to use these grenades that basically give you temporary thermal vision if anybody's in the radius. And, yeah, those nades are still not enough because you have to actually make sure you hit somebody with the nade. Look at that. Guy is just running around, can't hear him. Or, I mean, I could hear gunshots, but I can't hear his footsteps. And then, obviously, I can't see anyone on the minimap. So I'm getting fried right now. And it's just so bad. This is exactly why I was worried about this game. I wanted to be optimistic for it, but I knew at the end of the day, I know what Infinity Ward does. Look at this guy. Could you see him? Because I couldn't. And it's so bad, man. It's just the same mistakes over and over again with this dev team, Infinity Ward. So now let's go on to the other part of this, the maps. The maps are actually not bad. They're better than last Modern Warfare. But they're still really bad because the time to kill is really bad. And as you can see, we're getting stomped right now in this gameplay video. This is actually the best map, though, right here in this gameplay. This is the best map, in my opinion, Farm 18. It's a close quarters map. You basically know where people are going to be. Problem is, the time to kill is really fast, and what just happened on screen is literally what's been happening. Like, you die in a split second, and you have no idea where they are because there's no minimap. But yeah, like the maps are generally better. Like I'll give them credit. The maps are better except for Museum. Museum is awful. But still, the problem with the maps is yes, they're better, but the time to kill is ridiculous. So this is the fastest time to kill I've ever been aware of in a Call of Duty game. You look at somebody and they're dead. And it's so bad because it just it slows the game down. Just camp in a spot, pick a lane, put down deployable cover, and just farm kills. And that's what people do. And it punishes players like me who are rushers, right? I like to rush. I like to get into the mix, just get gunfight. I love playing maps like Nuketown, like Shoot House 24/7 on MW 2019, like Shipment on Vanguard. I love playing maps like that because it's just straight up gunplay. Let's just rush each other and see who gets the most kills. I usually tend to go positive in games like that. But in games like this where it's like now you have to be more slow. Look at this. I just got shot. I have no idea where this guy is, and the time to kill is so fast. I'm shocked I didn't die. It's like how am I supposed to sit here and enjoy this game when I'm playing against people that are ridiculously good because skill-based matchmaking? I can't see them because my minimap's just useless. And on top of that, I can't see them even with my own eyes because the game is so gray. It's so monotone. Like, this is why I love Treyarch games because they're so colorful. These games are just so gray and so, I don't know. I just don't understand what the decision-making is with Infinity Ward. But yeah. Other aspects of the game, the perk system is, I kind of like the perk system, but I feel like it's a little stupid that you have to like work and grind for your perks. Now they said they updated the grinding so that mid-map, because it's basically, if you ever played MW3, the original MW3, there was a thing called Specialist where you can get like more perks than you normally would, but you'd have to get them by earning kills, and then you'd have them for as long as you had that life, and then you'd have to re-earn them on each death. But yeah, like now that's how it works in this game, but except you keep them permanently. You still have to earn them with kills or just by like staying in the match. At some point, it'll charge up each perk. And I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I mean, it's different, whatever. But I feel like, why are you locking the best perks behind the tier 3 where it's like, oh, you have to get a bunch of kills to get that perk immediately? Well, if I want to have, like let's say Ghost, Why do I have to wait or farm like 10 kills before I can get that perk immediately, Because the matches aren't that long, so I have to get 10 kills in a game like this. It's really kind of annoying. Like I said, I like that they tried something different, I guess. I don't hate it. I love Specialist and MW3, but I just think that this could have just add Specialist back and keep the regular perk system. I don't know. The weapons are pretty good. You see me using the Scar right now. That's probably the best gun in the game, in my opinion. I know people are going to say the M4. Problem with the M4 is it's very slow to shoot. So unless you're camping with an M4, it's really not that good. I don't like camping, so I like the Scar better. It's faster to shoot. But yeah, the M4, the Lockman sub, which is the MP5, and then the Scar, only 3 guns people are using, except for maybe a sniper here and there. You find some people who snipe, but I don't know. Hey, look at that. That guy called in a UAV, and then, yeah, I can see red dots on the map like how I normally should. And now I know to check this way. You see? Like, this is how the game should be played. I see a red dot on the minimap. Now I know where to go and attack. Now, I die because I literally cannot see this guy. He's gone from my vision, and then he pops up randomly with bullets. And, yeah, look, overall, the gameplay is not worth buying, in my opinion. Now, the problem is, and the reason why I'm going to still recommend buying it is because it's a 2-year game. It's a 2-year game, and if you're a hardcore COD fan like myself, you're going to want to play COD no matter how garbage it is, and you're just going to hope that Infinity Ward at some point listens. So, like I said, normally I wouldn't recommend to buy this, but it's a 2-year game. We're stuck with this game till 2024, and I got to be honest with you, that doesn't sound good to me. Now, the other thing that I think I should bring up here with this game, I really don't understand the decisions behind the attachments. So there's this platforming system, whatever it's called. You basically, if I want to get a certain attachment, like let's say I want to get the task force barrel, right, or the castle barrel, I have to use a gun like an LMG to get that barrel so I can put it on my AR. Why do I have to use a gun that I don't want to use so that I can put it on a gun that I do want to use? Why can't I just grind for the attachments normally? Again, I like that they are trying with it, but I don't like it because, I want to just grind my attachments for the gun I want to use, all right? And I understand some people are going to say, yeah, but it's really nice that they're making you just try out different guns, and that's fine, but you shouldn't force people to try out different guns if they don't want to. Just make a bunch of guns that are interesting, and then people will try them out. Again, it was never an issue in the older CODs. Don't know why, they feel like they have to fix something that's not broken. I will say this, the platforming, it's cool because you can create like different subs, like the Lockman sub and all this, and the frontal Scar, which actually maybe the frontal Scar might be a blueprint, so I don't know. But yeah, like you can basically create different named guns that they have, so it's kind of interesting. It's like making archetypes for your guns, but it's really not worth it because you have to grind attachments to get guns, to get attachments on guns that you want, and then you have to use guns you don't want. So I'm not a fan of it. As you can see here too, like my perk system, it's not fully done yet. Obviously I swapped weapons at one point, but like still, the fact that you have to regrind for perks as you like switch weapons is also stupid. If I switch to my M4 mid game, the fact that I have to regrind for all my perks is just stupid. So yeah, and I mean other than that, not really much else to say about the gameplay. It's Modern Warfare 2019, but it's more annoying because, the time to kill is faster, perk system's different, and you can see even less than you could in Modern Warfare 2019. That's my gameplay review. I really wouldn't recommend this, but it's a 2-year game. So if you're a hardcore COD fan, you may as well just buy the game. I don't know. You may as I wish Activision would just put it on Game Pass. So if you're at least a PC or Xbox owner, you can get it, but I'm just so disappointed because I had such high hopes for this game, and I'm playing it, and look, I can live with everything too. I can live with the skill-based matchmaking, or I'm sorry, hold on, let me rephrase that. I can live with the bad map, the mini-map, I can live with the maps being hard to see people. I can live with the fast time to kill and the weird perk system and the weird weapon system. I can take all of that, but the one thing I can't stand is the skill-based matchmaking. I just can't do it. It's so bad. If you took skill-based matchmaking out of this game, I wouldn't complain about anything else because you know what? At least I'm playing on connection-based matchmaking, right? Skill-based matchmaking, like I said, is by far the worst thing about this game. I hate it. It is the absolute worst thing about this game. It completely ruins the experience. And I'm pausing it right here because I want you guys to see. Look at this. We had a couple people get, like, we had one person didn't get double-digit kills, but we went fairly negative. 11 and 25, 12 and 29. I went 14 and 30. This guy did pretty well, I guess, 39 and 32, right? This guy went 9 and 9. But, like, these guys, 29 kills, 27 kills, 38 kills, 38 and 18, 27 and 28, which isn't that good, 29 and 20, 25 and 14, 19 and 15. Like, it's just this was a clear matchmaking thing, and we got stomped for it. And it wasn't a fun experience. Like, it wasn't a fun experience at all. And, yeah, this is pretty much highlights skill-based matchmaking. I also wanted to talk about a little bit the progression. The progression is basically the same. It's just this battle pass type progression that once you finish at rank 55, I'm assuming, you get all the base stuff that you would get normally. They're doing seasons, which I still hate. I don't like seasons. I'd rather do paid DLC like in the old days, because at least you actually got good content when you paid for it. Because they're giving you content for free, you can't complain if it sucks, which is the issue, because most of their free DLC since MW19 came out sucks. So, yeah. That's basically my MW2 review. If I had to give it a grade out of 10, I would give it a 4.5 out of 10. It's just not. It's not good. It's skill-based matchmaking. There are good things, and I certainly had times where I was enjoying the game, but those times are few and far in between, because the skill-based matchmaking and all the other horrible decisions that they made with this game completely override some of the good stuff that they actually have, which is like gunplay and the engine and the guns itself. The guns are fun to shoot, and I think that the camo, or at least the calling cards, at least the few that I saw, are pretty cool. Some of the streaks aren't bad, I guess. I mean, although there's a lot of building maps, so, what's the point of having a VTOL jet if everybody's in a building? But, yeah, I mean, there is some good about this game, but overall, it was a real headache to play. Play it with friends if you do play it. Like I said, you may as well buy it because it's a 2-year game, and we're stuck with it. Hopefully DMZ is good, or maybe even Warzone 2. Who knows? I doubt it, but, I'll hope for the best. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. That's my MW2 gameplay video. Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed the game more than I did, because certainly I did not enjoy the game. And if you found this video to be interesting, or if you agreed with it or disagreed with it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me why you disagreed with it or agreed with it, because honestly I'm curious to hear what some other people have to say. But other than that, thank you so much for checking out this video, and I will be back with more content soon.